how you doing? John Bonham here, Cape Cod Wet Shaving. I got a review for you today. This is a product I've been wanting to review for a while, and it occurred to me that I have all of the necessary things to do a review using this brand, and it has taken me quite some time to do it, is what it is. But here we are. So today I'm going to be reviewing Mag T, okay? I'm going to be using Mag T brush. This is a Badger brush. This is called the Quad, Mag T Quad, okay? This is $24.99. This is a Canadian company, so $24.99 I believe is the US dollar amount. If not, if it's $24.99 Canadian, it's going to be closer to $20, but I do believe $24.99 is the US dollar price. If it's 30 Canadian, it's going to be around 25. All right, and the razor I'm going to be using, I have the Delta, and this is called the Alpha, okay? I've seen the Delta a couple times, very nice. I should have brought it up here, but it's the metal one that's very oddly shaped. It's shaped like a exclamation point almost. But this is the Alpha. I don't see this one used very much at all, so I'm going to be using this one. This is teak wood and Mag T. You can hear my son. You might hear him from time to time. Mag for magnet. So for those who don't know, these are very strong magnets. The first thing I thought of, one of which I went and looked and found other people were talking about as well, is that magnets wear out over time. They do. The magnetic pole decays over any magnet. It's just the way that the natural world works. In this case, your grandson, maybe your great-grandson, would be running into that. This is an extremely, extremely strong magnet. I mean, it's probably not going to demonstrate it very well, but it is a very strong magnet. Okay, so you're not going to have to worry about that anytime soon. And this is the Alpha, as I mentioned, is $34.99. Okay, and what I'm going to be doing today is using, they do have an alum aftershave. I do not have that. I will be using an aftershave with this though. So this is the Mag T Denim Puck. This is their shaving soap. They also have bergamot and musk, both of which I own, so I have all three. And I bought all of these myself. These were not sent to me for free. I purchased them. So this is me reviewing them because I have not seen anyone really review them. So when it comes to the soap, first thing you're going to notice is it's in a tin. I'm not a big fan of tins. I know a great deal of people are not as well, but there's a pro and con to this tin, okay? It's aluminum, all right? That's a pro and a con. Pro is this is not going to rust anytime soon. So the con is it's soft, very malleable. As you can see, it's already dented up. This went out of my package onto my shelf with my other soaps, and it's already gotten dented up. So when you open this, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see that paper. It's wrapped very nicely, very pretty. And I'll get to the other con here in a second. And it's kind of a big one, but we'll see. This is open because I did do a photo, so I opened the back of it. And admittedly, I got these pucks in March. It is July of 2024. As of the filming of this, I got these in March. So like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I've been sitting on them. But this is the puck you'll get. Okay, nice stamp. I'm sure this was prettier when I first got it. Is what it is. It smells very good. So I had to go and look up what makes a denim scent for soap. As far as I can tell, it's musk, jasmine, vanilla, patchouli, citrus, and wood. Any combination, all half of those, you know. There's different ones. There's a sweeter denim. There's a kind of a potent denim. But, you know, soap makers and perfumers, I think, can use any one of those notes and make denim. If anyone happens to know, please, by all means, mention in the comments, because I'm not an expert on that. That's just, I was online looking up, trying to do some research on it. So all I'm going to be using is the brush, the razor, and that soap. I'm going to whip it up. This is my Elizabeth Canadian shave mug. And since it's a product review, I'm only going to use these products, but I have to use an aftershave. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait probably 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes post-shave after the puck to see how my skin reacts to it, if it dries out, if it's, you know, if I break out, anything like that. And then after that, I'm just going to throw on some original Thayer's Witch Hazel. I got to throw on something. So, all right, let me go ahead, prep my face. I'm going to get my, I'm going to bloom my puck, and I'm going to soak my brush, and I'll be right back for the shave. All right, so I've had it blooming for about 7 minutes now. I usually do between 5 and 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and also load this razor with an Astra green blade. This blade's been used about 3 times. And one thing I did not mention is that this is open comb. As you can see, there is no closed comb equivalent. So they only have open comb. Not a deal breaker for me, but for some with very sensitive skin, it might be. And I did want to mention and show you the box that the razor comes in. It's very well packaged. It's very nice. Comes with this little book, instruction booklet, and that's the inside. Okay. So I've had this razor, I've used it a number of times, but I did want to do a review over all their products. So the thing I mentioned before that is kind of a big downer for me. We'll see. I might be wrong. My kid's running around. I wanted to make sure to show you these ingredients. Okay. So there's no stearic acid. Stearic acid should be really the first ingredient, if not one of the first ingredients, and there's none. Okay. So, in my experience personally, I've used some decent soaps without stearic acid. They do exist. It's not the norm as far as soap ingredients go. But more often than not, if it didn't have stearic acid, it wasn't a great lather. Okay. I've had some where the performance was great, it was slickness and everything, but the lather was just terrible. It dissipated as I was lathering it up, and you know, between passes, the suds would just vanish. So. We'll see, okay? All right, let me go ahead. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and start lathering. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start lathering on camera, and then I'm going to build up a lather off camera, just so you can see if it whips up quickly. And then I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to lather on screen, and I'll do 1 pass. And then I'll finish the shave off camera and give you my thoughts, okay? 1 second. Okie doke. Got my brush soaking here. Let's go ahead and build a lather, guys, and or gals. So the scent on this is very nice. It's woody. It's more on the woody side, in my opinion. I get maybe a little hint of citrus, maybe a little lime, possibly some lemon, one or the other, both. I'm not sure. All right, just lathering. Go ahead and show you that. And what I do for pucks is I leave just the teeniest amount of the water that the puck bloomed in at the bottom here. And that helps with the lather building, okay? So let me go ahead and work on this. Once I get it where I want it, I'll be right back. Okay, so this is about where I want it. The bubbles are still a little big, but I'm starting to notice I can't really get them to go away. Big bubbles in soap usually means too much water. I haven't added any water at all, and I can't get the bubbles to dissipate, so here we go, guys. Let's see. Pretty decent lather. Cross your fingers. The scent's not bad. Uh-oh. Kiddo's getting in trouble. That's something that's become quite a fixed thing in my videos, is children and the sound of stuff going on in the background. So that's just something I can't avoid. I unfortunately do not have the means to install a shave studio to do my videos anywhere. Be cool, but not in the cards. So already I can see the suds are dissipating. Not great. This soap I didn't mention either. It's $6.99 for the soap for the puck, so inexpensive. It's not like I paid. If I paid $20 for this, I'd be asking for a refund. Can you see right there? All those suds are dissipating. So I can only imagine he didn't make this in-house. He probably had a white label company make it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But, you know, when you don't know, you just hire someone who says they're a soap maker and you pay them and they make you shave soap. This is not shave soap. It's soap, but it's not shave soap. So I'm gonna stand here for a minute and you can see the bubbles go away. Botanical oils condition, moisturize. Probably do. There's kaolin clay in this. So kaolin clay is good for slickness, but it's also notorious for being a filler, for those who don't know. Castor oil, sunflower oil, sesame oil. So there's some decent coconut oil. There's some decent stuff in there. So I would imagine post-shave is probably going to be pretty nice for me. My skin won't feel too bad, but this lather is just not great. And no amount of swishing or any of that's going to make it better, unfortunately. That's all right. So let's go ahead. Let me do a quick first pass with this razor. Doesn't taste good. All right. We're done. I have a little pick that I use here for my mustache. Get it out of the way. He's calling me. Please excuse the water. I did forget my bowl. I have a bowl I swish my razor in, a swishy bowl I call it. Pretty clever, right? So slickness is all right. Not the absolute best, but certainly not the absolute worst I've ever experienced. Not at all. No cushion, because there's no suds. So the head of this razor, you can see that angle that helps you maintain your shave angle. So I do like that design. It's very cool. It's blocky looking, but it's very effective. So I do like that. Man, that soap does not taste good. And for open comb, it is not overly aggressive. Don't want to get all the long hairs. So let me go ahead. I'm going to lather up. I'm going to do a second pass, and then I'm going to I'll hop on here. I'm going to wait about 10 minutes or so after I finish the shave, and I'll be back, let you know what I think. Okay, I did want to make sure to show you this. I do take it back. I was able to thicken it up a little bit. All right. It just sat in the mug for a bit. Just built up. But it's still, you can still see it dissipating and stuff. So let me do the second pass. I'll be back. Okay, so post is actually very, very nice. This is about what I figured. So you got, again, coconut oil, shea butter, sesame oil, sunflower oil, castor oil, kaolin clay, castor oil again. I didn't even notice that. Castor oil's on here twice. And then the fragrance oil. So when I was rinsing it off, I could feel it. It's nice and soft. My skin felt really soft. So there's, post isn't going to be bad. There's a lot of good stuff in there. But that lather is just, it's not there. So my verdict, if you're a wet shaver, you're not going to like this. So I was trying to think of something redeeming. And I actually did think of something good that you could use this for. If you know of a new wet shaver, like let's say, my own case, I have a 13-year-old. If he started getting into wet shaving and I wanted to buy him a wet shaving kit, you can get this. It'd help him with his lathering technique. He could learn how to lather a puck, how to bloom. And there's lather there. So he could practice with it. That stuff could sit on his skin for a while he tried to work on his angle, that kind of thing. It's $6.99 for a puck. That's Dr. Squatch. I mean, I think Dr. Squatch is $1 more than that. So, you're not going to break the bank. This would be really good for a gift set or a new wet shaver, like I said. Just practicing using the puck. It'd be more about the technique and learning how to do it and the going through the methods. than it would be. Because honestly, like I have some Williams mug. I wouldn't want him using my, you know, he could. I'm just saying I wouldn't want him to. I'd rather he have something like this. You know, I hate to call it a throwaway soap. That sounds mean, but you know where I'm getting, or what I'm getting at here. So, wet shavers, you're not going to like it. Not the worst. Again, I have something that if it's something that is not the best, I do have something I compare it to, and I've yet to come across something that's as bad as this puck of soap that I've used before. It was the worst thing I've ever used. I wouldn't even use it for bath soap. And yeah, so, all right, let me go ahead and throw this stuff on. I'm going to call it good. And as far as the razor and this brush, the razor's phenomenal. If you go look up the Delta looks like it was designed by an aeronautics company. I mean, it's just very aerodynamic looking. It looks like a jet part or something. It's very cool. But the Alpha here with that teak wood, I like that a lot. What I did also forget to mention is the brush. It's not teak. This is bamboo. I'm pretty sure it is. So if you look at that, that's a telltale sign of bamboo. It's how porous it is down here. It's either that or palm. But so again, the razor's $34.99. The brush is $24.99, and the soap was $6.99. All right, and go to magtrazors.com. I believe is the website. I'll put the link in my description for their website, so you can go check out what they have. They have other stuff too. They have bar soap. They have a second synthetic brush with a different shaped handle. It's actually kind of cool. So yeah, go give them a look. And that'll do it, guys. Appreciate it. Not bad. I'm a little bit dry, but not terrible. So, and thank you for watching. Until next time, yeah, happy shaving. Enjoy summer. Be kind to one another, and enjoy that shave. See you later.